So next guest on the ThomaHawk Show, we got Kyle Rudolph, the greatest tight end in the history of the NFL.
Yes.
Notre
Thanks,
Dame
Joe.
grad, actually from Cincinnati too.
Yeah,
I know
guy.
Andrew's got a big Cincinnati connection.
Yeah, I played for the Bengals for 3 years, and my brother played there as well. Tell us about what it was like playing football at Moeller.
Oh, I did not go to Moeller.
He tried to get you right up the
got
bat.
him.
But you said it right back
That
at him.
disrespect?
No, well, I wasn't good enough to get recruited by Moeller in grade
Whoa.
school. So.
Really?
That's illegal.
That's disrespect.
Oh, my God.
That's disrespect. You might not have picked up on that.
Wow.
But that was a Moeller
I got
dig.
something like that when I was in high school, Michigan. I wanted to go to Michigan for some reason.
Yeah.
But they didn't recruit me at all. Like, they wouldn't even send me a letter.
Oh,
and
wow.
so now I have this, like, deep hate for Michigan still to this
No,
day. Like, you didn't recruit me.
No, that was just a jab at Moeller. Like, even if I got recruited, I wouldn't have gone there.
You were an
Because
Elder
my
guy.
family grew up on the west side. Like, my grandpa went to Elder, my dad went to Elder, so I was Elder all the way.
Did you beat Moeller when you played him?
We did. I was 2-1 in football, and then we pretty much split in basketball. One year
Yeah.
we beat them twice, then we split, and then they beat us twice.
So
it
my
was-
nephew plays for Moeller. He's going to Penn State, and he always talks about, high school. Yo, we got Elder Week, and I'm like, I don't care.
No,
but it's-
high school football in Cincinnati, you were
It's
there. You
huge.
played
Yes.
for the Bengals. Like, you pick up the Cincinnati Enquirer, the Bengals section is wee big, and then the high
Moeller's
school
on the
football
front.
is the front page.
It's BS. It's BS. Anyway, tell us about what it was like going through that huge run, the miraculous catch,
Yeah.
like the emotional roller coaster you went through.
It was crazy. I mean, obviously, the season didn't end the way we would have wanted. And getting so close to playing in our own Super Bowl, which everyone talked about,
That'd been fun.
everyone knew it
I was
is
pulling
our
for
goal. Then coming back here and seeing all the Super Bowl festivities,
Yeah.
a little salt in the wound. But once you look past that and you look back at the year, and you talked about the miracle catch and winning 14 games and playing in an NFC Championship game. There's a lot of good that you look back throughout the course of the season, and the further that you distance yourself from that NFC Championship game, the more that you're able to kind of look back and see that good.
I got to ask you, what is your favorite emoji?
Favorite emoji?
What's the most
Yeah,
used emoji in your phone?
The first one for me is probably
Eggplant.
like the crying
laughing.
eggplant.
What would be number
Yeah,
two?
The crying laughing.
Let's
Probably
get to the weird emojis, man. Let's
Fire.
We're gonna have to keep going
The
down.
fire.
The
The
fire.
fire,
Yeah,
yeah.
the fire.
Big
all right.
fire guy.
Joe's just waiting for someone to say the poop emoji.
Yeah,
That's all.
yeah, that's
what
in
I
there
love.
too,
I
for
love
sure.
the poop emoji. That's
You a
a
poop emoji
classic.
guy?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, but
That's a little weird.
yeah.
That's a little weird. Tell me about in the locker room. Last game did not go the way you wanted it to. Who do we blame for that loss?
Us. 100%. Yeah,
Let's
I
get a
blame
single-
Andrew Hawkins.
If you could blame a
That
single
short
person on the
receiver
team,
from
who would
Cleveland.
it be?
No, it's us. I mean, going on the road in an NFC Championship game.
It sounded like a tough environment. I mean, just from listening to it on TV, it sounded really loud, and obviously people that have played in Philly know how hostile that environment is.
The fans, they were into it. But, you look at kind of the course of the game, and we get the ball first. We go right down the field. We score a touchdown. They go 3 and out, and we had the ball driving again. If we score again and it's 14-0, all that hostility turns right to Philly.
Yeah. Right.
They're booing Nick Foles. This is
right.
it. And unfortunately, that's when we had the pick 6, and it was like we hit the hornet's nest with a bat, and that place just erupted. And from that point on, you can't turn the ball over 5 times on the road and expect to have any success at all. And you couple that with everything that they did worked.
Yeah.
Every shot they took, they hit, and
That was a
You
crazy
get that
game.
energy on your side.
Yeah.
I want to ask you, I was lucky enough to be involved with your first Pro Bowl in
Absolutely.
Hawaii.
Yeah.
You were the MVP,
That was dope.
which was really cool. And I remember there's always an award for the MVP. What was it your season?
so I got the GMC
car.
Denali, the car.
So tell me all about that. Like,
Yeah.
what's that process like? Do you have to fill out like paperwork and the
so
tax forms and everything?
Yeah, you do the taxes on it. Obviously, they don't ship the car from Hawaii, which at first they were like, yeah, we'll give it to you, but you got to figure out how to get it back.
Like, oh, that sounds like a terrible idea.
So I went to a GMC dealership in Cincinnati, obviously where I'm from and where my parents still live. And then I gave it to my dad. So my old man's
awesome.
still driving
so
it
he's
to
still
this
driving
day.
it around?
Absolutely.
Was it pimped out or was it like
No,
the
it's a nice
basement
Denali.
bottom Denali?
No,
They were
it's
giving
very
you the
nice.
crappy one.
You could go online and build it and make it exactly like you
Really?
wanted it.
Oh, wow.
It's sweet, and he drives around Cincinnati with his chest puffed out. Like,
Yeah.
everyone knows why he
That's
got
cool,
the Denali.
man.
So
Obviously, I never had a chance at any Pro Bowl MVPs.
Yeah, me
I
either.
could be the LVP if I gave up like 5 sacks, but there was no
he's
car in my
you got a
future.
bargain for that goal line fade, the tackle eligible or something. 'Cause
Like
if
4
an
of them.
Yeah, absolutely.
If an offensive lineman scores, you actually might have a chance.
Yeah, I didn't get
Yeah.
any Pro Bowls. So
Or
I
a short
definitely-
receiver. If you're a short receiver and you score in the Pro Bowl, you get the car automatic.
Automatic?
No doubt.
I wish I would have known that years ago.
So I got another funny question that I like asking people because
he's the quirky question guy.
The reason I thought of this is because getting ready for the Super Bowl, we're bringing the circus out here, and I'm trying to get dinner reservations. And, you can't go to McDonald's if you don't have a reservation out here this weekend. So I called 20 or 30 restaurants, and I got nowhere. So finally, about halfway through, I'm like, I'm going to have to do it. I'm going to have to just try to start name dropping and act like I'm somebody important. So I start throwing my name in there. That still didn't work. I Pro Bowls, everything I told them, it didn't work. So I'm wondering, have you ever had to name drop yourself to get access into something?
Here in town or just in general?
Anywhere in the world.
Oh, so here's the go-to.
And here's the story.
Yes.
Now we're talking.
So here we go. So
boom.
My wife,
your phone.
she's awesome at this. We can't get something done. I won't take it over and be like, hey, it's, Kyle Rudolph, I play for the Vikings.
Yeah, it's so embarrassing.
It's terrible.
Especially if they're like, I'm sorry, I don't know who you are.
Pro Bowl. I don't
know if you saw that Pro Bowl.
So my wife, and she's awesome at this. She'll call and she'll be like, hi, this is so and so. I work for Kyle Rudolph. He would love to get in.
Oh, that's the angle.
I like that.
Yeah, it's undefeated.
Really?
We actually so on our bye week we went back to Michigan. It was her brother's surprise 30th birthday party. Hotel completely sold out. I can't get online. I call. Marriott Rewards, nothing works.
Yeah.
So she gets on the phone. She gives him a call. Hi, this is so-and-so. I work for Kyle Rudolph in the NFL.
Mr. Rudolph.
Have you heard of Mr. Rudolph?
You got to be important if someone works for you.
Oh, no doubt.
Love to stay. It's just one night. Actually, you know what? We have a room here. It's
the VIP room.
All of a sudden, the curtain opens.
There you go.
Life hack.
Absolutely.
We love life hacks.
So that's the other thing on the show. We like to talk life hacks.
Yeah.
Andrew had a really good one.
Yeah.
One of our first shows. He talked about he used to Photoshop the what was it? The TSA
the priority lane.
The priority
the
lane.
First class onto my regular
onto his regular ticket.
Right through.
And he would go right through. So that's another good life hack. Even if you're nobody, if you have your spouse or somebody call up and say that I'm working for this person, you're going right in the door.
That's way better than ghost Twitter. That's what I usually use.
Absolutely.
That's genius too with the security. If you have one first class, you just always give that to security.
Right, exactly. Boom,
right through.
Straight through.
You never wait.
Yeah, man.
It's genius. Kyle, what are you here for?
TGI Fridays. And, I know a way to an offensive lineman's heart.
You got to feed them.
That's
we don't block for you unless you feed us.
And, TGI Fridays for the big game, they've got big ribs. And the only way to feed Joe is something big. I'm telling you, these ribs are hearty. If you guys want to be the MVP, you may not get the Pro Bowl MVP.
No, he won't.
But you can be the MVP of your Super Bowl viewing party by showing up with these ribs. I mean, I'm telling you, you walk in with 2 boxes of these things, it's unbelievable. They got the Jack Daniels, they got the barbecue.
How many ribs do you order when you order ribs?
I'm usually a full rack guy, maybe a rack and a half, because I like some sides, so I don't want to get too full on the ribs.
Yeah.
I go half rack, obviously. I'm not the biggest.
But he only eats once a week. We all sat down to breakfast. We ate 2,000 calories each. and then Andrew
he had an orange juice.
Literally did nothing but drink orange juice.
I would have eaten ribs for breakfast before I ate breakfast food.
He's crazy.
So maybe we'll go to
you don't
TGI
like
Fridays.
breakfast food.
I'm not a breakfast food guy. I'd rather have pizza for breakfast. That's just my thing.
You should have ribs.
Here we go. So tomorrow morning.
Well, hey, we'll be here tomorrow. Same place, same time. You send us the ribs, we'll eat it. How about
that?
Hey, man, thank you so much for taking your time. We don't want to take up any more of your time, but thank you very much. Kyle Rudolph, greatest tight end in NFL history.
NFL history.